Greetings everyone. We will be doing things a bit differently this year, as we finalize our schedule at Dr. Colette J. A. Smith & Associates for 2026. God willing, I am completing the writing of an audiobook of highly inspirational content, to be shared in daily doses, covering areas that we all need to be competent in order to live our best life, self-actualize, and operate at our highest level. Before we invest the time and resources to create and record this audiobook in daily segments, we need to have at least 500 persons confirming their interest to receive this. The 18 topics are below: unbreakable confidence, self-love, self-compassion, overcoming heartbreak, setting smart goals and remaining disciplined to achieve them, career success, surviving narcissism, attracting the right people, mastering the mind, easing into a state of flow through the power of the mind, become highly employable and in demand, career success in a dynamic world driven by technology and innovation, the power of silence, building intellectual capacity, be the most influential person in the room, effortlessly mastering the art of listening, the power of intentionality, financial literacy, budgeting and wealth creation. You will also be able to subscribe to groups within which you will be coached and or mentored on how to improve in each one of these areas in your life and or business, depending on the personal development package you choose. Note well, access to the audiobook chapters will be free. This refers to the parts to be shared daily. If we have more than 500 interested viewers and subscribers, only the private groups and individual coaching and mentoring sessions will be delivered at a cost. This will be affordable and impactful. Online content has to be targeted based on pre-established stated interest. We intend to continue to give personalized attention within 48 hours to everyone who comments on each post. We commit to responding to emails and text messages within 36 hours of receiving them. Book tours, presentations, and autograph sessions will be pre-arranged, and invitations extended to persons who indicate an interest. This way, we will be able to request seats and authorization passes from the host organizations. The first annual Global Financial Education Conference that I am scheduled to attend for 2026, God willing, will be the Jamaica Stock Exchange's annual Investments and Capital Markets Conference in the beautiful city of Kingston, Jamaica. As usual, I will try my best to bring you updates on what's happening in global financial markets, the Jamaican economy, and technology. Watch this space. I will now share some information that will benefit ambitious professionals, aspiring leaders, and individuals connected with me in the social media space. There will be an integration of my books in streamlined weekly live streams for families, singles, hurting spouses, divorcees, healthy marriages, youth, children, leaders, graduates, professionals, aspiring leaders, public sector MDAs, ministries, departments and agencies, private sector organizations, academic institutions, focusing particularly on preparing final year high school students and tertiary students for the world of work through meaningful internships. Remember, time is literally money. So, this year, as we continue to work in our God-directed calling, we are streamlining our activities to make the very best use of time. We serve in the corporate space, that is, public and private sectors, as well as faith-based spaces. And so, we recognize that there are organizations and lives to be transformed, as well as souls to be saved. Let's talk a little about my forthcoming book. Keep your ears and eyes open, and watch this space for an exciting book on my career journey. The inside story of Flow Then Telecommunications of Jamaica, Brownstown Community College, the University of the West Indies, Distance Education Center Open Campus, Sandals Resorts, National Commercial Bank, Jamaica Money Market Brokers, Turks and Caicos Islands Community College, University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, and my current employer, Dr. Colette J. A. Smith & Associates. This book will be a reservoir of information, success tips, and a blueprint for career success and social skills. Details of the content are below. Book title: Lessons from My Journey, Reflections on Leadership, Professionalism, and Building Enduring Impact. Publisher: watch this space for exciting news on this. Contents: book dedication. 5. Preface: Becoming is the work. 6. Prologue. 8. Target audience. 10. Unique selling points. 11. Competitive comparable titles. 11. Distinctive difference. 12. Part 1 Foundations, where it began. 13. Part 2 Academia and Human Capital Development. 14. Part 3 Finance, Performance and Organizational Culture. 15. Part 4 Global Thinking and Systems. 16. Part 5 Leadership in Practice. 17. Part 6 Professional Identity, Ethics and Inner Work. 18. Part 7 Influence, Communication and Visible Leadership. 19. Part 8 Legacy, Stewardship in the Long View. 20. Chapter 1, Training Before Titles, Learning to Lead from the Ground Up. 22. Telecommunications of Jamaica, Now Flow. 22. Chapter 2, When Students Are Hungry, Teaching Where It Matters Most. 26. Brownstown Community College and York Castle High School. 26. Reflection questions 29 for graduates and students. 29 for educators. 34. Institutional leaders. 31 for personal reflection. 32 Chapter 3. Excellence is a culture, not a slogan. 33. University of the West Indies, Distance Education Center, UWIDEC. 33. Chapter 4 Stretch Assignments and Self-Care, Teaching Beyond the Comfort Zone. 36. Turks and Caicos Islands Community College, TCICC. 36. Chapter 5 Leadership in Motion, Serving Non-Traditional Learners with Dignity. 39. University of the Commonwealth Caribbean UCC. 39. Chapter 6 People Before Portfolios. 42. Jamaica Money Market Brokers, JMMB. 42. Chapter 7 When Compassion is Policy. 45. National Commercial Bank Jamaica, NCB. 45. Chapter 8 From Research to Policy, When Evidence Matters. 48. Inter-American Development Bank UE Climate Change Project. 48. Chapter 9 Training as Strategy, Not an Afterthought. 51. Sandals Resorts International. 51. Chapter 10 Choosing Independence, The Quiet Power of Entrepreneurship. 54. Dr. Colette J. A. Smith and Associates, formerly CJAS Consultancy and Training. 54. Chapter 11 The Hidden Curriculum, What the Workplace Teaches That No Degree Covers. 57. Chapter 12 Professionalism is a Skill, Not a Personality Trait. 62. Chapter 13 Why Organizations Keep Saying We Can't Find Good People. 67. Chapter 14 Leadership Without Authority, Influence from the Middle. 72. Chapter 15 Boundaries, Burnout, and the Myth of Endless Capacity. 76. Chapter 16 Faith, Values, and Work, The Quiet Integration. 80. Chapter 17 From Employee to Ecosystem Builder. 84. Chapter 18 What I Would Tell My Younger Self and Every Graduate Today. 88. Chapter 19 Lessons Learned, Wisdom for the Long Journey. 92 Stretch Goals and KPIs, Managing Performance Without Losing Yourself. 93 Navigating Office Politics, with Emotional Intelligence and Grace. 94 Becoming an Effective Public Speaker. 114 Protocol and Etiquette. Chapter 20 The Work That Remains. 117 Epilogue, Becoming is the Work. 120 Reflection Questions for Chapters 3-10. 122 Reflection Questions for Chapters 11-20. 147 Closing Reflection. 161 Author Bio. 163 Closing Statement. 164 Prologue. This book, Lessons from My Journey, was not written to criticize organizations, nor to glorify a career. It was written because too many competent, qualified, well-intentioned professionals are quietly asking, am I growing, or just surviving? Is this normal, or is something misaligned? How do I make a meaningful impact without losing myself? Over the course of more than 3 decades, I have had the privilege of working in institutions that shaped me deeply: a telecommunications company, universities, financial organizations, international development agencies, hospitality enterprises, public institutions, and my own consultancy practice. Some experiences affirmed my values, others refined them. All of them taught me something essential. I will share these lessons with you in the short chapters ahead. This book is not about perfection. It is about discernment. It is for graduates stepping into their first roles, for professionals navigating transitions, for leaders shaping systems that affect lives, and for institutions and organizations that genuinely want to do better. Each chapter offers a lesson, not as a prescription, but as reflection, not as a complaint, but as wisdom earned. As you read, I invite you to do 3 things. Pay attention to patterns. Reflect honestly on your own journey. Prepare yourself, not just for success, but for impact. The roles you will be employed to perform matter. The people you will influence matter, and who you become along the way matters most. Lessons from My Journey is a reflective, insight-driven book that explores leadership, professional growth, institutional culture, and personal discernment through real-world experience across education, finance, hospitality, international development, and entrepreneurship. Written for graduates, professionals, leaders, and institutions navigating change. The book blends memoir-style narrative with practical leadership wisdom. Rather than offering formulas or quick fixes, it presents earned lessons drawn from over 3 decades of work in academia, corporate environments, public institutions, and independent consulting. Each chapter examines a distinct professional context and extracts transferable insights on leadership and governance, organizational culture, human capital development, performance and compassion, sustainability and evidence-based decision making, knowing when to stay, grow, or transition. The book's distinguishing feature is its tone, honest without grievance, affirming without flattery, and authoritative without arrogance. Institutions are not critiqued for spectacle, they are reflected upon with maturity, respect, and care. At a time when many professionals feel disillusioned, overextended, or uncertain about their place in complex systems, Lessons from My Journey offers clarity, reassurance, and grounded wisdom, reminding readers that careers are not only built, but lived. Target audience: primary audiences include graduates and early career professionals, navigating first jobs, institutional culture, and career decisions seeking environments that develop competence and character. Mid-career and senior professionals, discerning transitions, leadership roles, or portfolio careers reflecting on sustainability, purpose, and legacy. Leaders, managers and boards, in education, public sector, NGOs, finance, hospitality, and development interested in culture, governance, and people-centered performance. Educators and trainers interested in human resources and leadership development programs, professional ethics, organizational behavior, and governance courses. The book is especially well suited for onboarding and orientation exercises, graduation gifts, leadership retreats, book clubs, executive coaching and training contexts. Unique selling points: combines lived experience with scholarly credibility, speaks to multiple sectors, making it broadly relevant, models emotionally intelligent leadership reflection, rare in professional literature, positive, balanced portrayal of organizations, appealing to institutions and employers, Caribbean rooted with global relevance, filling an underrepresented voice in leadership literature. Competitive comparable titles: Dare to Lead, Brené Brown, Values-Based Leadership, Leading Change, John Cotter, Organizational Leadership, The Inner Game of Work, Timothy Galway, Self-Mastery at Work, What Got You Here Won't Get You There, Marshall Goldsmith. Career Transitions, Distinctive Difference. Unlike prescriptive leadership manuals, Lessons from My Journey is narrative-driven, reflective, and cross-sectorial, offering wisdom grounded in real institutional contexts rather than abstract models. Welcome to the journey. It is intentionally written not to demand attention, but to invite trust, and provide assurance that you will be just fine if you remain focused and professional in your area of employment. The book has been broken down into 8 parts as follows. Foundations. Where it began. Academia and human capital development. Finance. Performance and organizational culture. Global thinking and systems. Leadership in practice. Professional identity. Ethics and inner work. Influence. Communication and visible leadership. Legacy. Stewardship in the long view. Best regards. CJAS. Dr. Colette J.A. Smith.